Right guys, welcome to the window display of Dior New Bond Street. Now let's have a look at the display together. If we go in the middle, so this is Dior Cruise 2026. Stay tuned for more information about this absolutely fantastic print, one of my favourites from the archives. This is Maria's reinterpretation of John Galliano's newspaper print, resurrected since the launch of the most recent Dior boutique in New York. Are we ready to go to a masked ball, guys? Are you ready to go to the theatre? Let's go shopping. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cara. Right guys, today is the day. Fittingly, it's a very blustery autumnal one, but this is the start of the exciting new season preview days. Now behind me, the brand new windows of Dior Cruise 2026. I'm going to pan the camera around and show you. This is the first day of the beautiful new display. Let's wait for the festive windows. I cannot wait to see. We're standing here, Dior New Bond Street, flagship store of the UK, and I will probably show you a little bit later, but the Christmas lights have already started to go up. Not yet switched on. Stay tuned and I will let you know when. But are we ready to go to a masked ball, guys? Are you ready to go to the theatre? Let's go shopping. Welcome to the window display of Dior New Bond Street. Now let's have a look at the display together. If we go in the middle, so this is Dior Cruise 2026, and I am very excited to see what the Christmas windows will be. You can't really see it in the reflection, but there is a flying horse here. Let's have a look at the new Book Tote. And then if you have seen the runway collection, you will know that Maria Grazia Chiuri's final collection was all about the theatrics and the white outfits. It was a very white collection, and I will explain that in more detail later on, but stay tuned. Let's go inside. Quite like the pinks on that one, I cannot lie. Shall we go in? Welcome to Dior Cruise 2026, otherwise known as Maria's Bella Confusione, a beautiful confusion blurring the lines between cinema, theatre, fashion and art. This was and is Maria's final collection for Dior, and what an homage played to Rome and the love for theatre. Right guys, have a look at this beautiful pop-up we have for launch day. So in the flagship store we've got some beautiful desserts, and Mum is in her element because she loves tiramisu. We've got the cherry mousse here. The thing is, I'm going away soon and don't really know if I want to treat myself to something. But how nice they've actually put this together for the launch of their new collection. So we're now going to decide if we want to be naughty or just have a cup of tea and coffee. Dior 2026 is, in my opinion, Maria Grazia Chiuri's final bow out of Dior. Also, her love for Rome, her own hometown, and her love for the theatre and the arts all have been combined within this final collection of hers. Rome, a city of romance, love, theatre, cinema, fashion and art, all combined together in this collection, and what is quite fitting to say is that the muse for this collection, Mimi Pecci Blunt, a founder of the theatre Teatro della Cometa, is a original establishment in Rome which Maria and her daughter have bought and will be resurrected. Mimi Pecci Blunt was known for her most lavish masked balls, and in true fashion the guests of the collection were told to wear only white for women, and one of Mimi's most notorious balls is the white ball, otherwise known as Bal Blanc. What I appreciate about this final collection is it is almost like museum archival pieces, and if you look at the details on some of these pieces, it is so obvious you can see the theatrical influences that Maria has played into her collection. The amount of fluidity in the ruffles on the shirts, the printed organza, and of course the most delicate layered skirts in the most lightest of silk organzas. This is not just a fashion collection, this was Maria's moment to put together all of her inspiration for her very final collection, and looking at it here today on launch day, you can see the mix of both ready to wear, classic pieces, denim, all of the items you're used to seeing, but also now with the inclusion of haute couture and the most intricately designed pieces. It's all about the details in this collection. In comparison to Cruise 2025, where the colours were quite vivid with the deeper pinks and blues, this collection for 2026 is so light, very white based, but then as you can see there are lots of beautiful butterflies known as the Millefiori print, and a lot more texture via a lot of appliques to evoke the dreamlike atmosphere of this collection. It's already a very romantic and dreamlike city, and Maria has played a lot of homage to the beauty of Rome in her collection. Walking around the boutique today, it was almost like a flashback to theatrical historical references from the past. There's a lot of blurring of the lines between costume, the historical garment constructions, and interpreting them into today's way. So for example, there are lots of large frill skirts, delicate lace dresses, low relief patterns where you can see on the organza it's printed earlier on the white dress. Now, if you are a fan of Dior as much as I am, then you won't be disappointed here. Do make sure to stay subscribed, like, comment and follow, because we will be taking you on more Dior trips soon. Stay tuned, especially if you enjoy seeing what's new in the boutiques, especially as the collection evolves. Stay tuned for more information about this absolutely fantastic print, one of my favorites from the archives. This is Maria's reinterpretation of John Galliano's newspaper print, resurrected since the launch of the most recent Dior boutique in New York. Hey guys, so I'm here in the Dior changing rooms, and one of the reasons why I'm here, not just to look at Dior Cruise, so I'm a huge fan, if you haven't known already from my channel, of the newspaper print that Maria Grazia Chiuri redesigned for Pre-Fall 2024. Now I will link the vlogs above for you to have a look. I was such a fan of that collection. That was the New York and Paris collection, and I must share an unboxing actually from that collection because I don't think I have, apart from the Dior newspaper saddlebag. Now, as I said, I'm not just here to look at Cruise, I'm also here to look at the newspaper print pieces that Dior have just launched as a limited edition capsule. So you may or may not know, but Dior have recently opened a new boutique in New York. So as homage to that collection, they have a limited edition. So I'm really excited because they have launched those pieces here in London. Now let me pan the camera around and I'll show you some of my favorite pieces. Right guys, so this is what I'm trying on today. I'm going to have a look at the shoes in a moment as well, but for ready to wear and scarves, I really wanted to come in to see. Now this for me is my favorite, but I'm reserving judgment until I try it on because this is cashmere and it'll be very warm. But what I loved about it is it's all embroidered here. You've still got the date. This is 15th of April 2024, the date that Maria Grazia Chiuri did her Pre-Fall collection in New York. So have a look at that vlog where I have talked about this in a huge amount of detail. This is all embroidered. The newspaper, it's just exquisite. Then you've got the t-shirt. Now this t-shirt is very light, I think deliberately done so it looks like a piece of paper, as in the newspaper print. Then we've got the gorgeous square silk scarf, which I'm kind of in love with already, but I am quite a fan of the mise scarves. So this is the necktie. Again, have a look at the vlog that I'll pin above where I have tried one of these on before if you need any styling tips. But let's try these on now, guys. This is the large, but I'm not sure I like how the sleeves look. Have a look on the short sleeve here. I think I would prefer to try on a medium, but they don't yet have the medium here, so we'll have to wait for that. But between this and the jumper, I think I quite like the jumper. Right guys, now is the lighting flattering? We will soon find out when I edit this. This is the beautiful jumper. Now this is a size 38. I'd probably prefer a size 40 because I don't really like too many things skimming my bust area because I have a heavier bust size for my figure. But have a look when I drop my arm. But in terms of the details on this jumper, I mean, it's literally a newspaper embroidered onto cashmere. So we are paying for the absolute attention to detail here. This is a £3,000 jumper, guys. I'll put the proper price below. But I think if I had this in a size 40, I'd be able to consider it a bit better. What do we think? So this is the size 40. Now I think when I stand like this, it's too loose here. So for me, I think the 38 is going to be better, and my essays just found me the medium in the t-shirt, so I'm going to quickly try that one on. I might not show you because time is of the essence today, guys, and I still want to show you some more from this collection, so I will let you know what I go with, if I go with anything, on another vlog. What do we think? Who is a fan of the newspaper print, guys? Now, if you haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, especially if you like Dior and especially if you enjoy coming to see the new season launches. We're here on the first day of Dior Cruise, so it's simultaneously the launch of the newspaper print capsule. I don't think they'll resurrect this print again, guys, not for a while anyway. Now on to footwear, starting with my most favorite knee-high boot. This is the Canage grainy leather knee-high. Now if you are a fan of Dior, don't forget to subscribe, like and follow. Let's have a look at the shoes together, guys. I didn't actually try this on today because we were pressed for time, but let me show you what my favorites are. Again, these look like they're from the archives, very vintage inspired in the iconic Dior lace. What's interesting is that Dior have transferred the newspaper print into footwear as well as bags and on ready to wear, so I'm just having a look because I absolutely adore the print. Let's go and see the trainers. What do we think, guys? Who is a fan of the newspaper print? Did you buy the saddlebag from last year? Have a look at my vlog obsessing all about this print and the collection originally launched in pre-fall 2024. Now onto bags. Have a look. These two are my favorite to begin with. This is a pink iridescent finish. Let's see if you can see it in the light. And this is the most beautiful DJoy. This is all embroidered and these pieces are so limited. I love the color palette. A lot of lilac transferred into the bags this time. Have a look at the embroidered iris and butterfly motif. Let's have a look at the Lady Dior in the mini a little bit more closely. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. If I didn't have the saddlebag, this would be on my wish list. These are the new mini saddlebag crossbodies. I'd have to say this is my favourite motif of the collection. This is the Millefiori floral print. This is inspired by Baroque artistry and design. And as for a book tote, well, need I say more about the colour palette on that one? This is the Dior Voyage bag, a new double opening bag, different sizes. Stay tuned for more. If you are familiar with my channel, you know I love me a good pink bag, and I think the level of this pink, it's quite cool toned, much paler than last cruise, and I think it's so much more wearable. And saving my favourite for the end, the Toujours bag with the embroidered Asian flowers, absolutely heavenly. What do we think of the bags for cruise today? Guys, look at the beautiful store display today. This is day one of Dior Cruise, and they've got their Christmas trees in, guys. Oh, it's so exciting. I do love this time of year. Just look, this is the homeware department, and over there this is the kids wear. Love, love, love. So have a look over there, guys. That's Ralph Lauren on New Bond Street. The Christmas trees are already up. I mean, I'm still living in denial. I still think that it was just 3 to 4 weeks ago that we had a really good spell of weather, but really and truly it has turned into full-blown autumn, and in about a few weeks' time we will see more festivities on this road. I hope you have enjoyed that today, guys. As you know, that was just day one of cruise, and the collection will keep dropping every week, every couple of weeks. Lots of newness still to come. This is just the beginning of a new season. So if you love Dior, don't forget to subscribe. Keep in touch. Comment below, what did you like today? And I will see you soon, guys. Take care for now. Bye.